Yeah, guys, it's really her. It's really her. You can see it clearly. You can see it clearly. Hey, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a year and a half since the last video you saw with her. You've been bombarding me with questions for a year and a half. Where did she go? What happened to the MT-09 with the glittery tank? What happened to the 09? What happened in the accident? In this video, we'll analyze the accident's dynamics, including bike damage, injuries, and financial losses. My main point is also the protective gear. Because, let's be honest, guys, they didn't really do the job they were supposed to do. Let's get on the bike and I'll explain as best I can. How much did I miss her, guys? How much did I miss her? So now a video will start to help you understand the distances a bit better. We covered that by sliding so you can better see the scene. The motorcycle fell from the bridge. Look how far it traveled. It went all the way down there. Now I've destroyed my hands. They're completely worn out. I had brand new perfect gloves. My legs are all busted, my butt is worn out, the new jacket I just got is completely destroyed. The motorcycle got here scraping along, it crashed into the wall. Fortunately, the crash cages protected most of the motorcycle, and in fact, as you can see, the damage is really minimal. I'm not sure how the seat got punctured, but the crash cages protected the entire motorcycle. First it fell to the right, and then it turned to the left. From what I understand, yes, it fell to the right and then turned to the left. Or maybe when it got here. Once it got here, because I think it scraped here, then it turned onto the other side. We were on the ring road, we were going 100 an hour, and a car completely cut us off. As you saw, we slid quite a few meters. Now I'll clearly explain the simple dynamics to you. Imagine this as two lanes, each with a single direction. Alessio was over there in his lane. I was over here in my lane. Alessio wasn't exactly in the center. He was a little more to the right, let's say, but he was in his lane. A girl tried to squeeze in and she was on her phone. Later, it turned out she didn't even have insurance. That's why she didn't stop. She hit Alessio on the mirror, so Alessio turned his handlebars and headed toward me. We were going at 80, guys. At the exact moment of impact, it was 81 kilometers per hour. Luckily, we have the global positioning system. Also, for the police and testimonies, Alessio hit me. I mean, the impact was right here on the mirror because we got stuck together, you could say. As a result, the motorcycle slid to the right. Throughout this, I had Vittorio supporting me, who was also underage then. We reassured the parents to stay calm and were actually going slower than usual, just 81 kilometers per hour. As they say, when things are meant to be, they happen. This caused me to slip. I had Vittorio behind me holding on, and for a moment I lost my composure for a second. Vittorio remained attached. Luckily, I also had my helmet on with the visor closed, so when we fell I was able to recover for a moment. I said, wait, what? I mean, I had Vittorio really close to me. He was sliding on my left side, on my right side. Actually, my whole leg is scraped, but I'll discuss the injuries later and show you the pictures. He actually had scraped knuckles, and luckily he had a backpack on his back, which saved him from a lot of scrapes. But his butt got scraped, and it got scraped pretty badly too. The moment I came to my senses and we were still sliding, I realized Vittorio was behind me. I turned him in front of me, and at that moment, let's say my butt didn't fare any better and got worn out too. Same thing happened to Alessio. Let's say he was a bit luckier because he slid for fewer meters. Also because he didn't have crash cages, so basically the motorcycle got all crumpled up. And this one, since it had crash cages, started to slide, to skid. Let's say we got a bit stuck on the bike, then after that the bike went off on its own, and luckily we stopped about 30 meters earlier. I wanna give it a rev. Guys, since we're alone, I can do it. Man, how much I've missed you. Guys, the exhaust is broken. If it sounds louder, it's because it imploded. But now, as for the damage to the bike, we'll analyze it little by little. That's what I wanted to clarify with you right now. It was just a moment, the whole situation. It was really fun with the police officers. Also because the seat broke on impact, and we'll see that now in the damage section. I couldn't open the seat. Fortunately, they saw at the terminal that the motorcycle was registered to me. Everything, including the insurance, matched and was in order. The same applied to Alessio. We went to the hospital, we arrived at the hospital. And here comes, let's say, the best part. I'd like to sit and talk calmly, but honestly, this motorcycle gives me too much adrenaline. And then after that, I can't explain it to you because I'm thinking about riding. Why? How much I missed you, Madonna. How much I missed you, guys. This sound. I'm talking about the R1 and so on. But we need an exhaust. Music, maestro, how much I missed you. How much I missed you. Let's pick up the kids, get something to eat, and sit down. I'll explain everything then. Yeah, you can get arrested easily with this bike. You could tell I missed it, huh? Guys, oh my god, how much? All the sacrifices, the money spent. That's also why you get so worked up about it, because mainly you spend money on it. You put a lot of work into these bikes, creating special projects. Then someone damages it and doesn't pay you back. That's the point. Let's go eat. We're a bit hungry. Let's go, let's go. Miss, is this the first time you're getting on the 09? This 09 because you've already experienced the other one a bit. The time that left us and then returned. Just one day, then we made space for the R1, but this one has the exhaust. Alessandra. Hey, the rules are over there. I'm not... You can't bully people, but with Alessandro it's okay, right? Do you want to do a fin with me? A quick fin, what do you say? Second year? Yes. Let's try in first. Let's see, even in double. Madonna, you're such a backpack. Hey, do you see this copying? He copied me, seriously, guys. The guy who did the work also left you the link in the description. Check out the effect over there. I don't know if you can see the glitter, but it's amazing. And in fact, even the TM, as you saw, turned out really, really great. Yeah, guys, let me remind you that we're restoring the TM to give it away to one of you. Take advantage, follow the series, track its progress, and follow the steps. You can win it for free, and subscribing is free too. Alright, let's do another wheelie. It slips here because it's dirty, see? Look at all the dirt people leave in parking lots. Then they're right when they say, you see, we went to Roccaraso and we made all the ski slopes dirty. I mean, there's underwear, that's underwear. Now you can't make fun of me. I have it too, the exhaust. And mine is bigger than yours. Depot? You can do it on a private road, you can do it, see, without judging private property. Let's go, let's go. Now you're not on a private road anymore. Be good. Music, maestro. Do you need the exhaust on the R1? Yeah, I said it, guys. It's almost ready, don't worry. There have really been so many problems. Like this one too. Guys, it seems like nothing, but here I have some damage. About 10 or 11,000 euros, including physical damages and higher insurance. I had to pay for it. Me, Vittorio, who was behind me. You'll see everything that comes with it now. Because then the backpack that saved Vittorio's back had the computer inside all my equipment. The SSD with 3 months of work that had already been paid for by some companies. Because I don't just work with YouTube, I also have an agency where we handle advertising, and as a result all the damages. I had to spend a lot, but managed with just 500 euros. They recovered most of the files, so let's say the damage wasn't too bad. Let's put it that way. No, it's here. It's the only solution, so it really was a time. Also, for this reason, you see, I freak out a lot because with the R1, I already knew it would end up like this. That's why I started freaking out from the beginning. Because in the end, I paid for it myself, like all the damage they've caused me in the last 4 years. I paid for this bike myself. I had to fix the damage myself. A bike I bought with a lot of sacrifices. Because there's no dad who comes to me and says, here, Ale, here's the money. So anything you see, I built it with my own hands. And it's tough, guys. And while Emanuele is still stuck at 1618, watch how you keep your bike from getting stolen. Hey dear. Go on, go. Put the chain on. I'm already eating at McDonald's. I'm not waiting for you. Go. You decided to buy the chain because it's safer. Go on, go.
Yeah, junkie.
Who? But someone in the middle of traffic.
Break? I already ate 2 sandwiches while working. We'll see you in a bit, because we have to continue with the explanation. And here we are back at the field. There we have the incriminating envelope. So, as I was saying, Vittorio was behind me, and what saved him was this backpack. From Embraer. As you can see, it's badly damaged. It protected his back, but not his butt. He was wearing jeans. Here's the photo, guys. You see it's censored, but it was a pretty bad scrape. As a result, like I was saying, the protections didn't do their job. This is the Dani's back protector. This is Alessio's jacket, which actually didn't even get damaged. A lot. What really made me angry, especially with Dynasty, is that we should actually sue them. And this is my jacket, bought the day before. Here's the condition. The jacket opened and imploded. It's the same one. Same thing with the zipper. In fact, as you can see, the zipper got stuck here because the jacket opened up from the bottom. I can't explain how this is possible. Of course, yes, I slid on my stomach on the ground, but come on, Danes. I mean, you can't do this to me. The zipper should be properly designed. It needs enough resistance, so if I fall and it opens, it won't make sense. Same thing for the fabric. I thought it would be a bit more resistant to asphalt, but instead this one got damaged. And it made me wear everything out. Down here, you see, now there's a mark that's almost gone. But I wore everything out under my arm. Same thing for my stomach. Let's get to the main point, guys. Let's get to the main point. Even the gloves I bought the same day, 5 brand gloves. So I advise you not to trust this brand because honestly, we're just laughing and joking about it. But I expect a glove to be at least a little more durable. Come on, and in the end it wore out too, leaving my hands completely torn up. Nothing more to say. I mean, for sure, if I hadn't had gloves, my hands would have been in much worse shape, but these are the gloves. This is the suit that was destroyed. The underwear remains inside and the jacket is new. I still had things in my pockets since it was the first day I wore it, including my underwear. Here, no, this is the scraped butt. And here we have the incriminated suit. Guys, don't wear street clothes to ride a motorcycle. But as you can see, it melted and stuck to itself. So as a result, it did the same on my leg. The moment I fell, what happened? All this you see now? Rolled up, it had stuck to my skin. When I got back up, also because I'm stubborn and I don't hold back anything, I quickly pulled up my pants. By pulling up my pants quickly, I ended up tearing all the skin. That's the end of the physical injury recap. And here we're talking with invoices attached, about more than 700 euros worth of stuff just between the Danes jackets and gloves. Not to mention the boot that got completely worn out, which today looks like this. The one I have on my foot here still works, but as you can see, it's destroyed. Pretty much. Same thing for all the stuff that was inside the backpack, guys. It was a mess. I only managed to save the SSD. But as you can see, everything is still in the backpack. I mean, this was here. You can see where it was, inside the whole backpack, and look at where it got worn out. So we slid for quite a while, and you can definitely feel those 150 meters. Now, let's also take a look together at the damage to the motorcycle, and right after that, we'll analyze the damage to the motorcycle as well. I'll explain how things went with the police, the issues we faced, and all the hassles, you know? Ultimately, I needed therapy for my meniscus. Magnetotherapy, laser therapy, and various injections for infiltrations led me to where I am now. A loose meniscus, more than 3,500 euros in expenses to bring, let's say, my health back to about 80%. The motorcycle, let's assess the damage. As shown in the initial video, the motorcycle slid 150 meters. On this side, the initial damages are obvious. Imploded exhaust. Behind the exhaust, since it imploded. It completely scratched the swing arm as well. The crash cage. This one did its job. The nut in the back got a bit messed up, but fortunately it protected it. Let's say the whole rear part. Same thing for the front crash cages. As you can see, this is the new slider. Already a bit worn out. This one was even longer than this. It got completely worn down until it reached to the metal. Same thing for this one too. You see, it got so hot that the metal melted and kind of fused like it was welded, you see? Even the brake pedal scraped the ground slightly when the footboard closed. I don't know if the footboard, I see it kind of pushed inward. I don't know if this one also got bent. To tell you the truth, I really think so. Guys, I see some damage here now. Looks like the footboard was pushed in too. Pretty much. And because of this, the brake is going to be a bit messed up. Yeah, I think so too. That's why the footboard got pushed in a bit. Here. Because of the impact, if we look at the front, well, the mirrors got hit, the lever got bent. This was bent, but fortunately, let's say, the guys managed to straighten it out. Of the Yamaha, a few scratches on the rims. This is what happened. As I was explaining to you, the motorcycle slid on the right side. It hit with this part on the curb. What did you see in the end? By hitting here, it broke the taillight, broke the seat support, and broke the subframe underneath. But as you can see from the photo too, guys, it's completely broken. This happened the moment it hit. With this, it spun around, flipped over to this other side, and hit this part against the wall. Right here, exactly. You see, the scratch is really minimal, simply because it rested and stopped once it flipped over. Fortunately, guys, if I hadn't had the crash cage, the bike would be destroyed, really destroyed. This is the impact. With Alessio BAM, we've also more or less analyzed the damage to the bike. Let's say that overall, we're looking at an expense at the moment of 1,200 euros. To repair the subframe, to do the service, and to replace the battery, which had been unused. A year and a half later, the seat mechanism is still broken, causing more financial damage. The original Yamaha taillight, because this is original Yamaha, costs 250 euros. I won't buy it. Original Yamaha also because for now I'm not interested. But as you can see, everything is nice. It's crooked, same thing. Even the side panels, just like some fairings, got damaged because it got bent. The hydro dipping has worn off in spots and the tank is scratched as shown. I hope it's just the wrap and that when I go to remove the film, everything will be fine. The hydro dipping has come off here too. Same thing here. Guys, I left all the original lettering underneath. I hope this blue I see is the Yamaha lettering. And that this is just wrap. I'll keep you updated. But no. Right now I'm realizing that the wrap is what I'm pulling up and these scratches are on the fender. Well, damn it. We analyzed the damage to the objects and the motorcycle. I don't know if I included the computer, the SSD, and the various things that were inside the backpack in the photos I sent you. Now let's analyze our healthcare system, our dear and beloved healthcare system. First, I want to get on the bike and explain things while we give it some gas. I've really missed that. As I was telling you guys, the ambulance comes to pick us up at 1 o'clock, and at 1:15 we're at the hospital. So Alessio and Vittorio, all three of us scraped up, the police arrived, and we took the alcohol test. It was really funny because it was my first time doing it in Italy. Before, I'd only done it in Spain. Fortunately, we were sober. Just joking, guys. Fortunately, I mean you don't drink when you ride a motorcycle, right? So what happened? After doing all that, explaining how it happened, even leaving the cameras with the videos, everything the police needed. We went to the hospital while the police searched for the person responsible, likely using the highways. That's what happened. He's popping a wheelie! He's popping a wheelie! Look! They recognized me.
Did I meet you last time at the Meek?
Great, but what are you doing here?
I live nearby.
We opened a motorcycle school here. Do I need to buy it? You can bring your bike inside. Come in with me. I'll be right back. Let's go. If you need to do wheelies, do them inside for safety. Give me 10 minutes when I return. Great. I'll be back in 10 minutes and we'll go in together. Got it? I'll show you the school. We needed a quick tour. Come on, show them or they'll be disappointed. Ew, I forgot what I was saying. We arrive at the hospital. They examine me and Alessio, and of course, we wait as needed. We weren't a green code or a red code, we were an orange code. We had quite a few scrapes, but nothing really serious. So it's only right that we wait our turn. Our time comes, they examine us. And so on. Vittorio, who was the youngest, the parents were there with us too, my mom was there as well, and so on. While waiting, we wondered why Vittorio hadn't been examined yet, even though our turn was near. We learned the hospital elevator was broken, and the orthopedic doctor was annoyed about walking up 3 flights of stairs. So after we said it several times, we took him ourselves, the boy upstairs. Even if we have to carry him upstairs, that's not the issue. To cut the time. Also because a 17-year-old boy from 1 in the morning until 1 at night in the hospital, it's a real pain in the ass. Since to entertain Vittorio a bit, we started taking him around the hospital a bit. With the stretcher. No, with the wheelchair, we entertained him a bit. In the end, we got to the point where the doctor went home. Another orthopedist, already downstairs, examined him. They put a full cast on his leg up to the knee because he broke his 4th and 5th metatarsals. Guys, if there's a doctor or orthopedist here, I don't think a full leg cast is needed for a 4th or 5th metatarsal injury. In fact, Vittorio was fine after a week. He just had to keep the cast on the whole time. For nothing. So this too. Mr. Dear Counselor and Deputy Emilio Borelli sometimes says, You all are going to kill yourselves with those motorcycles. He's wished us dead several times, even saying we'd then use his money. Mr. Dear Counselor and Deputy, whatever he is. Every time I went to the hospital, besides all the other things, there was always a mess. But I never really got treated by public health care, also because waiting for the local health authority takes forever. I mean, if you need an eye exam today, they'll schedule it for you in 3 years, so by the time you go, you've gone blind. But leaving all that aside, and I also pay a lot of taxes, so I think I deserve some treatment. Personally, they could eliminate public health care and make it private. I'd still pay. We'd all be better off. Relax, too. For those who say, but our insurance is free. In America, it would cost $2,000 or $3,000. Guys, if you get a paycheck, if it's $2,025 and you're still not working under the table, you receive a paycheck or have a value-added tax number. Oh no, do something. We owe the state a lot of money, including for public health care. Since nothing works, why pay for it? Go private and we'll feel better. But without taking up any more of your time now, also because this video is getting really long, what I also wanted to tell you is the situation, my meltdown. Because whenever you see me angry, if you say they bump or scratch me, if anything happens like with the R1, I covered all the damages myself and finished paying off this bike 2 months ago. This bike, my first MT-09, I crashed in Sicily. I was being an idiot. It happens. I repay myself what I owe. I buy another one with the money I had set aside. With the difference, I trade in the other MT and I buy a new one. After 28 days, someone rear-ends me, destroys my motorcycle, and there's even a video on the channel. Another endless lawsuit. It always ended up 50-50 because we're in Naples, a crappy city. Scammers take advantage immediately, so 50,000 witnesses appear like mushrooms. As I already explained to you, this girl, the girl's father, came with the police officer under his arm while we had been calling for hours. Well, then as a result with the car, they crash into me, destroy everything, and cause me stress, damage going to work and getting around. Who will pay me back for that? No one. And it's the same thing, even there. You're always dealing with hassles. Troubles, just like what happened with this one, too. In the end, with this one, I had to wait 1.5 years. A lawsuit. For a girl who in the end turns out to have nothing, and so basically she'll never pay me back. And so in Italy, if you want to be a criminal, if you want to do something, you just have to have nothing. You're allowed to do anything, even if they sue you. Who cares? You don't pay anyone and just move on. That's another reason I'm upset with R1. Many of you missed the end of the video, but I eventually calmed down with the guy. I told him to call his dad while I was freaking out, but then I said don't call after he came to me saying that his dad would have gotten angry. Once again, I got screwed because I fixed the fairing myself. After I even offered him the Fanta and the thing to the guy. Because I even felt guilty. I mean, I'm also an idiot because honestly I felt guilty for something that I hadn't caused. Because of the over-the-top reaction. Yeah, guys, my reaction was over the top, but it was over the top. Why? Because I've been dealing with 4 years of exasperation. Where it's not possible, damn it, that I buy things for myself. I sweat. I make a lot of sacrifices to carry on with what is my passion. Others always have to show up and ruin things for me. I can't accept that, which is why I freaked out. Let's just leave it there for now. Also, situation R1. We got back from the hospital. It was 1 in the morning. We finally managed to leave the hospital. Vittorio was in a cast, Alessio was all bandaged up too, and I was all bandaged up. But before attending the Area 101 event, we lost an entire day of filming. I had promised Alex, a friend of mine, that in the evening I would go to wish his little cousin well for his first communion. So what do? Not go? Guys, after 12 hours in the hospital, my leg was completely scraped, and more. These are the clips.
Done!
Slowly. He can't do it. He can't make it. He needs a more powerful bike. Dad? How could I say no and disappoint him? I would have felt like a jerk and I couldn't. Though beaten and exhausted, I still went because they truly deserved it. Come in, follow me. How wonderful, guys. We made this place for them. They should be happy.
Are you recording?
Yes, come on, follow me.
I swear, I've been following you for 2 years.
Great. Even now, I consider myself very lucky because everything I have is something so many guys wish for. I want you all to know that no one gave me anything. Everything you see, I built it myself with my own strength and years of effort, just like school. I'm someone who likes to challenge himself, who likes to make sacrifices even for others. That's why I get stressed out. Everything happens to me, but what can we do? It's part of life. These aren't the real problems. The most important thing is that today, we're here talking about it, both me, Vittorio, and Alessio, but let's leave it at that. All the scrapes, the worn out butt, all the various injuries we've gone through. Guys, I'll say goodbye with a little wave, okay? And we'll see each other in the next video. The 09 is really beautiful. Oh, €1. I found a euro in the field. Guys, see you in the next video.